Hey guys, happy Monday. It's Rawad from Huntington Company, and it is another episode of a curated collection where we take a closer look at a handful of watches that were recently released over at the watch shop at huntingtoncompany.com. Out of the 15 watches we released this week, I pulled 4 out to take a closer look at: 1 Bucherer, 2 Rolexes, and an Omega Constellation. With that being said, let's turn the camera around and take a closer look. Before we start, on my wrist today is the jumbo 38mm Tudor Oyster date that is also available over at huntingtoncompany.com. Make sure you check this out. It is a super rare watch. But with that being said, let's take a closer look at the 4 newest editions, and we'll start with this Bucherer. This is a serious value proposition when it comes to vintage watches, and especially Cartier tank alternatives. What we have here is a 1980s Bucherer housing the same movement, the ETA manual wound Swiss movement that Cartier used in their tanks, and also Chopard used in some of their watches. This one is a bit larger than the Cartier tank from the same era. This one comes in at right about 25mm with a lug width of 20mm for the strap. This has a bit of a different style than the normal Cartier tank Louis, this time with a stepped case. This one is again in 18 karat yellow gold and houses the same movement as the Cartier tanks from this era. So for under $2,000, you are getting an alternative to what is now $8,000 to $10,000 when it comes to the original Cartier tank manual wound Louise. So this Bucherer tank is actually crazy value for under $2,000. Again, 18 karat yellow gold, same ETA Swiss movement that Cartier used in their tanks, and it has a beautiful jumbo step case. So if you're looking for a dress watch or a good alternative to the Cartier tank, check out this vintage manual wound Bucherer. Next, we'll jump to Omega. This Omega Constellation is so good. This one is from 1968. 55 years old, and take a look at this condition. It comes on its original beads of rice bracelet. It has a beautiful cost certified Constellation pie pan dial in perfect condition. It has the black hour marker inlays on the hour markers and the hands also, so this is a non-luminous dial with the Constellation crown. I think this is one of the cleanest Constellations I've seen. The dial is literally perfect. The case is unpolished, and that beads of rice bracelet makes the watch so sporty. Then you can pair it with a leather strap to really dress it up and wear it in a more formal setting. So the Omega Constellation, also available in the watch shop, is a great choice for somebody looking to get into vintage luxury watches like Rolex, Omega, and so on, but want something a bit more unique. And this Constellation, I think, is one of the perfect choices when it comes to value in the vintage market. Next, we have 2 very cool Rolexes. First, this Rolex reference 16013 with a very clean champagne linen dial. The condition is amazing, and the best part is this one is a complete set with its original green serialized hang tag, papers, booklets, booklet holder, and its original box. This one is from the 1980s, and for its age, it is in beautiful condition. So if you're looking for a unique two-tone Rolex Datejust, this is a great choice. The linen dial looks great on a Jubilee or on a brown leather strap, in my opinion, and especially for the summer, what's better than a linen dial? This watch is for sale also at huntingtoncompany.com, and it comes again as a complete set, and it is running great. It looks great. The tritium lume has patinaed into a beautiful color. You can't beat a Datejust from this era. 36mm oyster case, solid gold fluted bezel, and a super comfortable Jubilee bracelet. Then we'll end things off with a pretty special Rolex date. This is reference 1500, which means it houses the automatic caliber, not like the 6694, which houses a manual wound caliber. This one has a smooth bezel, and it is all steel with a very rare CNI bracelet, which means that this riveted bracelet was made in the US for Rolex. It has a very unique blue brush dial that you don't actually often find on these watches. What you would often find is the mosaic dial, which is more so a vertically brushed finish that looks similar to the linen dials, but not so much. This one is a straight horizontally brushed dial in actually really good condition. Most of these are found that have mostly worn off because of the blue paint being broken down by chemicals and environments and so on. So if you're looking for an affordable collector grade Rolex, in my opinion, this with the blue dial, those white inlays on the hour markers, and this very collectible CI riveted bracelet is a great choice for an affordable Rolex that packs all the specs and configurations configurations that you would look for in a super collectible vintage Rolex from this era. Best part is this is from 1969. So if you care anything about the summer of 69, maybe you should pick up this 1500. Let me know in the comments below which watch is your favorite from the Bucherer to the Constellation in both Rolexes. My personal favorite is the Constellation because of its condition. With that being said, I will see you guys in the next video, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day.